Hello everybody, this video is about some seagulls' physiological adaptation to climate change. But first, a brief overview about seagulls. They live in areas heavily populated by humans. They are omnivorous and are commonly known for eating human food waste leftovers. But remember, our food is never a good option for animal digestive systems. I told you they're omnivorous and, well, they also eat each other's eggs and they're really aggressive birds. Nowadays, environmental problems that seagulls have to face are marine oil pollution and plastic pollution that in 25 years will be an irreversible problem for the 99% of seabird species. But now we're going to see the impact of global warming on the life of seagulls.
Global warming is exerting profound impact on various ecosystems worldwide. Seabirds like seagulls are no exceptions. Rising sea levels and increased storm intensity contribute to the erosion of coastlines and loss of critical breeding grounds. And loss of habitat not only reduces the space available for nesting, but also affects the availability of food sources. Biologist James Hayward in Washington found a correlation between warmer sea temperatures and an increase in cannibalism among seagulls. He monitored seagull colonies since 1987 and noticed a significant rise in chicks being eaten by other seagulls. Hayward hypothesized that warmer ocean temperatures and food scarcity drive this behavior, and even a slight rise in water temperature correlates to 10% in increase in cannibalism odds. Plankton and fish moving to colder waters leave gulls without enough food, prompting them to eat each other as chicks. Data confirmed that 100% correlation between hot years and high cannibalism rates over the last 8 years.
Herring gulls, Larus argentatus, prefer nesting in remote areas and have an omnivorous diet, with a tendency towards animal food. They are active at night during breeding and foraging, and they react to temperature extremes. Climate change could disrupt their migration and feeding habits, altering traditional migration patterns and affecting food availability along migration routes. Changes in habitat conditions may lead to adjustments in migration timing, duration, and destinations, while variations in food source availability could prompt adjustments in foraging locations and diet composition. Environmental changes may impact the timing of food availability, influencing feeding schedules and strategies of migratory birds like herring gulls. An article examines how storms, like the one in 2012 in the Gulf of Maine, can shift herring gull nesting sites. It suggests that climate-induced changes in storm frequency and intensity might alter where seabirds choose to nest. In this case, nesting sites moved from rocky peripheries to higher, more isolated areas after storm-induced losses. This highlights the dynamic nature of nesting habitat quality. With climate change potentially increasing storm severity and frequency, nesting colonies, especially on low-lying islands, could be at risk. Understanding and adapting to this potential shift in nesting sites becomes crucial.
Ciao fellows, Seagull here. We usually see each other here in Kyoto, and today I am going to tell you about the reproductive challenges we face due to the climate change. Climate change is affecting the reproductive abilities of our males and females. You know that the elevated temperature result in increased secretion of corticosterone. Do you know that corticosterone is a stress hormone? And this stress hormone causes a decrease in the level of testosterone in our males and estradiol in our females. And sadly, the reduced level of testosterone in our males results in decreased spermatogenesis and impaired courtship and low terrestrial aggression. And in our females, the decreased level of estradiol is causing reduced egg development and reduced hatching success. And there is another thing that climate change can cause shift in the timing of our breeding seasons, shedding light on the causes of our decreasing flock. Sadly, the changing climate patterns have disturbed our hormonal cycles, release of prolactin, impacting our ability to nest and making it challenging to feed our young ones. And you wonder why prolactin? So, prolactin is very important for breeding. And do you know that prolactin levels rise during the breeding season and are essential for initiating reproductive activities? Prolactin is directly involved in promoting nesting behavior. If high temperatures lead to earlier springs, we seagulls might not adjust our breeding timing accordingly. Prolactin levels might be too early or too late relative to optimal breeding conditions and affecting our reproductive success.